From Neural Newscast, this is Deep Dive, exploring the moments that shape today.
Welcome to Deep Dive. I am Benjamin Roth.
And I'm Jonah Klein. Today is February 24th, 2026, and we are diving into a date that fundamentally shifted the way we track time itself.
That's exactly right. If we go all the way back to 1582, Pope Gregory XIII made a move that still dictates our schedules every morning. He announced the Gregorian calendar to replace the aging Julian system. It was essentially a massive correction for a drift that had been happening for centuries.
It is wild to think about the world being out of sync for hundreds of years. How large was the actual error, Benjamin?
The Julian calendar was overestimating the solar year by about 11 minutes. It sounds like a rounding error, but over 1,500 years, those minutes stacked up to 10 full days. The seasons were physically moving away from their dates. Easter was drifting further from the spring equinox, which was the main concern for the church at the time.
Remarkable. So the Pope just stepped in and updated the global operating system. I read that when they finally implemented it, people went to sleep on October 4th and woke up on October 15th. They just deleted 10 days of history to get the math right.
Precisely. It took centuries for some countries to adopt it, but today it is the universal standard. It shows how much we rely on these invisible, shared structures to keep society functioning. And speaking of people who updated the world's operating system, we have to talk about a major birthday today. Steve Jobs was born on February 24th, 1955.
The man who put a computer in every pocket. It is hard to overstate his impact, Jonah. He didn't just sell electronics. He championed a specific philosophy of design that prioritized the human experience above the raw specs of the hardware.
Right, and that influence extends so far beyond just the iPhone. Think about Pixar and how he helped revolutionize digital animation. He had this unique ability to see where technology was going before anyone else felt the need for it. He made the future feel like a foregone conclusion.
He really did treat technology as an art form. But Jobs isn't the only one born today who changed how we look at the world. Today is also the birthday of philosopher Judith Butler, born in 1956. If Jobs changed our tools, Butler changed how we understand ourselves.
Absolutely. Butler's work on gender performativity really shook the foundations of social theory. The core idea is that gender isn't something we are, but something we do through repeated actions and behaviors. It shifted the conversation from internal essence to external performance.
That concept has filtered down so deeply into our modern culture, Benjamin. Even if people haven't read the academic papers, the way we talk about identity on social media and in pop culture today is heavily influenced by those theories of self-construction.
It is a very rigorous look at how societal structures shape the individual. Now, shifting from the realm of theory to the realm of physical dominance, we have to mention Floyd Mayweather Jr., also born on this day in 1977.
The undefeated champ, 50-0. Whether people liked his persona or not, the discipline is undeniable. To win titles in 5 different weight classes and never lose a professional bout, that is a level of mastery that is nearly extinct in modern sports.
Exactly. It is a different kind of perfectionism. Mayweather in the ring, Jobs in the design studio, and Butler in the world of philosophy. It is an incredibly high-achieving trio for a single calendar day.
It really is. But we have to move from this heights of achievement to a much more somber moment in history. On this day in 1989, a tragedy occurred over the Pacific that ended up changing aviation safety forever.
You're talking about United Airlines Flight 811? It was a Boeing 747 heading out of Honolulu when a cargo door failed. The resulting explosive decompression tore a massive hole in the side of the fuselage. It is a terrifying story.
9 passengers were lost when they were ejected from the aircraft. The pilots managed a heroic landing, but the investigation afterward revealed something chilling. The locking mechanism on the cargo door was fundamentally flawed and had actually shown signs of failure before.
That's the grim reality of engineering, Jonah. Safety often comes from the lessons learned in disaster. Because of Flight 811, cargo doors across the industry were redesigned with mechanical overrides. Those 9 lives ended up forcing a global change that has likely saved thousands since.
It brings us back to that theme of structural shifts, whether it is the calendars we use, the phones in our pockets, or the safety latches on a plane. February 24th is a day about refining the systems that keep our world running.
Well said. It has been a pleasure exploring these milestones with you. For more historical insights, you can visit deepdive.neuralnewscast.com. I'm Benjamin Roth.
And I'm Jonah Klein. Deep Dive is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. Explore history every day on Neural Newscast.
This has been Deep Dive on Neural Newscast, exploring the moments that shape today. Neural Newscast uses artificial intelligence in content creation, with human editorial review prior to publication. While we strive for factual, unbiased reporting, AI-assisted content may occasionally contain errors. Verify critical information with trusted sources. Learn more at neuralnewscast.com.